Yo, we're gonna talk about this plane crash that went down with basically a conflict in communications with uh an airplane. Airplane helicopter collision, and you would think the FAA would have better, let's just say, tactics, better communications, better. It's like somebody didn't follow some rules or whatever. Somebody didn't read the handbook. Okay, so let's check this out. American Airlines plane, an Army helicopter collide outside Reagan National Airport near Washington, D.C. That's a problem. An American Airlines plane carrying 60 passengers and 4 crew members collided with an Army Blackhawk helicopter outside Reagan National Airport near Washington, D.C. Wednesday night. A D.C. fire official said Thursday that we don't think there are any survivors from the accident, and we are switching from a rescue operation to a recovery operation. My condolences to loved ones, family members that is suffering from this tragedy. It's a terrible thing to have happen, and we kind of know a lot of human errors were made for this to happen. Now, I don't know if it's a DEI issue or not. I don't know at this point in time. But things like this do happen, have happened, based off of hiring somebody just because they look a certain way. That should never be the case. That's the same. The whole premise is stupid, if you ask me, because if you're going to hire somebody because they look a certain way, and your idea is that, okay, we're going to get rid of discrimination and racism by discriminating and being racist towards somebody else. How does that make sense on any level? Okay, you look a certain way, so I'm going to hire you. Wait a minute. I thought this was put into place because people were being looked over because they looked a certain way, but you're still doing it. Okay, you look like this, you're hired. Okay, you don't look like that, so we're throwing your application out. That doesn't make sense. The people that are the best should be hired. I don't give a damn if it's a purple Tyrannosaurus Rex. If that dinosaur is more qualified than anybody else, hire him. Put Godzilla in that fucker. I don't care. But I know one thing. When I get on an airplane to fly somewhere, I want somebody 100% qualified flying that thing. Because I want to get there in one piece. I want to get there with my soul still inside this hunk of flesh. I don't want it to be the other way around because, oh no, all of a sudden we're on the ground in pieces and I'm walking around looking like, holy crap. It ended like this. No. Nah. I pass on that. I don't care what the pilot looks like. I don't care who's in the FAA control booth. I forgot the exact word for it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. The tower, the control tower. I don't care what color those people are. I just want to make it to my destination alive and in one piece. Can we do that? I don't care if you have a permanent suntan or not. Can we do that? The National Transportation Safety Board has recovered critical evidence that could piece together the final moments before Wednesday's deadly mid-air collision. In a statement to Fox News, the agency said the cockpit voice recorder and flight data recorder from American Airlines Flight 5342 has been found by NTSB investigators. Let's get to the bottom of that. Don't let this be a DEI crash. Because I'm gonna be hella pissed if it is. Because that just means you put people's lives in danger to prove a point that you created in your own mind because of your feelings. That's all the DEI hiring is. Feelings. I feel a certain way. So we're about to get to the bottom of this. Let's see. Oh, there we go. We're going to get all the way down here. American Airlines flights from Wichita to Reagan National Airport in Washington, D.C. are scheduled to resume Friday, 2 days after a deadly miracle. Okay. Fox News' Mark Meredith reports there have been dozens of cancellations, but with minimal delays. Oh yeah, because if I'm in line and I hear about that, yeah, flight plans is canceled. We can't take a bus there or a train there. Hey, we gonna have to do this another time. What other time? Any other time than now. They talking about the flights going to resume today. American Airlines flights from Wichita to DCA to resume Friday. Shit, not with me on there. Let me be in line and hear some news like that. Nah, I'm going home and go to bed. Weather forecasts in the area were showing a 100% chance of rain with wind gusts as high as 25 miles per hour. Another reason why plans will be canceled. Kiss my ass. We ain't flying nowhere. Can a bus get us there? Can a train get us there? I would say, can we hang glide there? But the whole flying thing is the problem right now anyway. Now, I don't know what the Blackhawk helicopter was doing. There is a severe lapse in communication in this situation right here. It would take a pilot to get in the comment section and explain to us normie guys what are the procedures. I mean, if you're reading your whatever they call that thing, your screen, and it shows something in front of you and your eyes see an oncoming vehicle in front of you, what are you instructed to do? Do you make a hard right and then they make a hard right and that's how you avoid each other? I don't know what the procedures are, but it just did it happen so fast? I mean, because from the video it looked like, okay, even if all your monitors inside the cockpit is not reading right, you look in front of you, holy crap, oncoming like helicopter, oncoming plane, let me steer away. But I don't know, like I said, I'm not a pilot. I don't know how long, reaction times, motion, you identify it in your mind. Okay, hands turn, move. By that time, is it too late? Are you too close? I don't know. Meanwhile, there were reports of debris floating. This thing's like to skip around. Come on now. All right, skip. Lost my place. Lost my place there. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy said late Thursday that Wednesday's daily meter collision was not what I expected on his first day on the job. Of course not. This is not what I expected my first day on the job to be, but I do believe that God puts us exactly where we're supposed to be, Duffy said, pledging to the families of the victims, get to the bottom of what happened, and be 100% transparent about the results of the investigation. Yes, definitely do that. Duffy, who is expected to visit the FAA Command Center and Recovery Hangar today, promised to fix the agency. Thank God for that. I will continue to keep the families and the public up to date with what we are doing in the situation and every other situation. Burpees. Every other situation that falls under the Department of Transportation, Duffy said. All right, Duffy to the rescue. Emotions were running high at the skating club of Boston Thursday after 6 people with ties to the organization lost their lives in a plane crash near Reagan International Airport Wednesday night. Of course, it says dies, but I'm trying to soften it for whoever might be watching and had loved ones on the flight. Among those who spoke with Olympic silver medalist Nancy Kerrigan, who couldn't hold back tears while talking about the crash. President Donald Trump said there were no survivors after an American Airlines jet collided with U.S. Army Blackhawk helicopter. The plane was carrying 64 people, among them teenage skaters. Is that the name of the skaters? And I'm not going to read the names because, they're teenagers and families are going through it right now. So I'm just going to leave that. Man, I'm going to leave a link to this article in the description box down below. This is going to be a problem because if it's found out that there's people working in the command tower that got those positions because they look a certain way, that's a problem. You see, DEI is not always about the color of your skin. It can also be whether or not you got that job because you have a box. You have a veggie. Now, I have nothing against women, qualified women in certain positions. Not at all. Not at all. But to make that the deciding factor to hire somebody, well, you're going to end up with situations like this. Because of what she carries between her legs is why she was hired. Because she has a permanent suntan, that's why she was hired. That's why he was hired, because he has a permanent suntan. Nah, we can't have that. No, we can't have that. The most qualified should have these positions. Anybody who wants these positions, I'm sure there's study manuals and ways to study for certain tests, certain things that you can learn or have learned to make you great at the position. And if you know all of that, I have no problem with, hey, hire that person. But if you're going to hire somebody because of how they look, nah, we're not doing that. Nah, no thanks. Because I like to fly. I like to get on planes. It took me decades to get over my fear of flying. And, there's been a lot of plane crashes lately, and people are contributing it to other things. You know, that very well could be true. Um, I'm not believing the bird thing, no. I mean, all of a sudden birds are flying into airplane engines and causing crashes. Nah, you can miss me with that shit. But I have noticed there's been a lot of airplane crashes over the last 4 years, and it's picked up over the last 6 months to a year, and I just find that strikingly odd. Like, why now? Why has it increased so much lately? What's going on? And those of you that have seen and heard my other videos, as far as what I've been talking about, as far as the bags of Dior and things of that nature, and the mysterious fog and things of that nature. There's a lot of weird things going on in the air right now. And right now is the worst time to inject DEI into that problem. Because from what they're telling us, they don't even know what's going on anyway. And then you're going to inject DEI in that problem also and make it worse? Because if qualified people don't know what's going on, how is the DEI hires going to know what's going on or what to do in these situations? And it's just a whole big mess that needs to be cleaned up fast. Because we're living in different times right now. And I want to know what happened with this flight. I want to know reaction time. Is it possible that even if the meters that you read inside the cockpit, if they go dead all at the same time, do you have enough time to maneuver when you visually see another flying object coming towards you? A helicopter, an airplane, whatever. Reaction time. Is that enough time to, get out of harm's way? That's my concern and thought. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole incident. It's unfortunately, my condolences go out to the families, the loved ones of the people who did not survive this crash. It's unfortunate, and I definitely hope we get to the bottom of this. So let me know what you think. Hit the like button, share this video, subscribe to the channel. This transmission is over.